We're not going to be adding or removing any total matches, but a little bit different order here just for the sake of scheduling purposes. So there you go. Absolute up top. Crowd control at the bottom. Teams are ready to go. We're on DM Nitro, the new addition to this season. Staring down the depths of the waterfall, here is your countdown, 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Connex 5 bringing you the third matchup of the day, Absolute versus CC. Gonna be a very, very interesting one with big ramifications for the final standings this season. Nitro, the first TDM map that we're using in UTPL that has a keg on it. That'll be that green, health, circly, crossy, bubbly thing. Same timing as the amp, so keep an eye on that. You've essentially got 3 major power-ups to keep track of this map. Seeing fighting over there in that 100 armor area, that's what gets just picked up. That's going to be a key area to hold. You see the shock rifle right there by it. Ooh, up in the middle of the map, big flak ball coming down as these teams just trading kills back and forth. We'll see if we can come up with any kind of consistency here to delve into some sanity. So here we go, the shield belt, you can see kind of in its own self-contained arena in here. Oh, taking him out right before it spawns. There's a few different ways to get to it. We're gonna have Anzuoff grabbing it and on the run. You saw Sir taking that 100 armor. 22 seconds now until both the amp and keg spawn. Again, those are gonna be relatively synced up all game. So Anzu going up top just to try to assert some map control. From that top area, you can snipe much of the map. It's kind of an old school map in that way. It's got this high ledge overlooking most of the map with the sniper rifle there. But the power-up's kind of out of the way. So you see the amp grabbed right in front of him inside that box. Keg got grabbed in the bottom of the map. You see Killing with that in his hands. Oh, big amp shot up top with that sniper rifle, trying to take back control of that ledge. And there it is, Reeve grabbing it from Sir. Looking for some more targets, bouncing right through the middle of the map. It's actually a very dangerous spot to be with the amp in your hands. You're such a big target. Ooh, the big shot's coming down. You see him turn that corner and Absolute all over them. Killing actually took out Matt there as well. Power up is neutralized, however. 100 armor is up. You see Reeve actually able to get in there and get it. So kind of interesting. Nobody was able to lock down that room and prevent that steal. So 3 power-ups all spawning at the same time now. Amp, keg, and belt. And this is why maps with keg are so intriguing. You can't really lock them all down. You can't even lock down 2 power-ups at the same time. You sometimes have cycles where 3 and maybe even the 100 armor all spawn at the same time, so it forces you to make some strategic decisions and some concessions with how you play it. So we're going to keep an eye on the amp area just because it's kind of the offensive power up here, but keep in mind again, shield belt and keg spawning at basically the same time. 100 armor is up. Looks like that got grabbed by Matt. We're going to head over to this amp and see it's in kind of its own little corridor here, right by rocket launchers, so not an area you're necessarily going to hold for extended periods. You got to go a little bit out of your route. Killing grabbing it untouched though, so not a ton of health here, but uncontested amp run. He's going to be running down. Looks like Tron may have grabbed that shield belt, and I didn't see who grabbed the keg. Keg is still up, but Killing right now just on a roll, running around with that amp link gun, chopping up anyone he sees. Keg is still up. Interesting. So Killing, notice the offset there now. So the keg's going to be very much offset from the amp from now on. A good 20 seconds off. Killing with a direct rocket on Gitz. Another one right on Reeve. There's so many walls down in the bottom of that shield belt area to just bounce rockets off of. There's going to be so much damage just splashing around. We'll stick with Killing since he's on a bit of a roll. Take a quick glance at the scoreboard for you. Belt will be up in 10 seconds. We're in that room. We're going to back away, give you a view of it. And you see Absolute all over this belt room. CC not really contesting it at the moment. They don't necessarily have the means to do so. They've had a hard time establishing themselves this map. Hence that score. Running up. 14 seconds to go. You see right across from that belt, this is where that amp is, and this is what I mean. You can rotate over to this corner from a couple different useful spots, but you're not necessarily going to camp here the whole game. So there's a lot of rotation involved in order to control that amp. You see that happening right now. It'll be spawning in Killing's hands with that belt. So important now. Have that armor backing up that amp to do as much damage as possible. Oh, nice shot there, falling out of midair. That's not easy when another player bounces you around to track your aiming and keep that shot in line. Killing now on a rampage, pushing all the way up. Using those dodge ramps, you can go from the bottom area up top to that ledge in that area very quickly. Oh, big flat primary. Takes him down. Keg will be spawning. Actually, no, Keg already got taken, so Reeves swooped in and took that Keg. So a couple of grabs there of the 100 armor and the Keg by CC. Maybe give them a little bit of a foothold here. Repeat, you see taking down Killing. A few kills now cutting into that lead. But really the power-ups are going to be absolutely critical if CC wants to make a comeback bid here. All right, so 25 seconds. You got 100. You got pretty much amp and belt's a little offset. So what you could see with those those homing rockets missing, answers back with this good old-fashioned dumbfire rocket. Amp's going to be spawning any second. You do have the belt again down that hallway spawning soon. Is Killing going to grab this amp and then use it to go try to control that belt? Seems like a likely possibility. He's by himself, so we'll watch him. Amps have been squarely in his control. Looks like he's going to head actually to the middle of the map. So I think maybe they're pretty confident with their control of the belt room. We do have Gitz killing Tron off of it, so one more shot. Oh, able to knock him down. Nice move there by Killing, disrupting his jump. 3 people in front of him, but he's got an amp and weapon, so they got to be careful. He can throw a lot of damage down range with them all grouped up like that. There's a mid-air shot with a sniper rifle and the finishing blow there. So belt still up. That's going to be offset, and that's one of the things to keep in mind on a map with 3 big power-ups like this. Who can keep track of them all? Oh, Reeve takes Killing. Reeve grabbed that Keg last time, remember? So he knew the timing of it. He knew it was up. Caught Killing with his back to him. So dangerous when you dive down into that Keg room. Oh, you see the quick concession, perhaps? There it is, already halfway into this one, and a concede by CC. It must be said, things were going completely Absolute's way, so gonna end that one early and move on to a different server. Sir with a big game, 24-10. Already 3,000 damage halfway into this one, not even at the halfway mark. So Sir with a big game that time. Map 1 going to Absolute. Points on the board for them, and it looks like we're going to be moving probably to London, so we'll keep an eye out and wait for that instance to jump up. All right, looks like Deck is going to be up next. Server already up and running, so props to the players for keeping things rolling. The second half of today's broadcast brought to you by Bad Wolf Tea. It's a smoky Russian caravan with cinnamon, vanilla powder, and rose hips. Apparently, I'm just reading the package. They are not a sponsor. If anyone has friends, family, lovers, or exes that want to be a tea sponsor for the stream, by all means, let's make it happen. There are plenty of tea shops here in Austin, but none of them seem to want to give me money or tea to yell at things on the internet. Sorry, that was me headbutting my mic again. Gotta keep it in line. So moving to deck here, not sure if we're seeing a roster change by CC, but certainly Absolute was all over Nitro that game. Alright, so players are readying up. We should be getting started here shortly with map 2 of this third matchup of the day. Absolute versus CC kicking off right now. Here we go. Here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5 here, bringing you the 4v4 map 2 between Absolute and CC. We just saw Nitro going all Absolute's way. We're here on deck now. And people have noted Matt not playing with his usual monster ping. Playing in Europe now. We're going to see if that makes a big difference here. It could be key to him. Able to put that sniper rifle to good use on such an open map like this. Sir right now up top. Sir had a monster game on Nitro. Very, very high KDR, very efficient game. Let's see if he can back it up here on deck. Right now, quick lead by Absolute. Sir now trying to pistol his way back up top. Pistol duel with Anzu. Anzu off wins it, but Anzu down to 13 HP himself up top. You see him peeking down. He gets the sniper rifle. Oh, gets plucked out of midair. The first belt does get picked up. We've got about 20 seconds till that amp. Same timing as that 100 armor. So we're going to split over. Let's head over to the middle of the map. Get a flyby view. See what's going on. You see some folks above it. Absolute with the high ground. This could give them a good angle. Ooh, Reeve takes him out from below. So watch Reeve coming down by the health bubbles, down there by the amp. Trying to contest it. It's going to spawn any second. He's up top, gets comboed down. So the amp just sitting there. Anzuoff jumps up there. He grabs it with 12 HP. So he'll have that double damage, but not a whole lot to work with. He might even drop it for a teammate. Oh, his teammate drops him a sniper rifle. Enemy comes around the corner, but they finish him off. So, oh, and big kill there. Matt with a double kill, grabbing the amp and a sniper rifle in his hands. Didi, though, plucks him down from a distance, so CC definitely hanging around in this one early on. Absolute was able to jump out to a big lead early on in Nitro. This time going back and forth. Reeve able to jump in and steal that belt. Reeve is a bit of a power-up hawk. We saw him stealing a couple of power-ups last map even, despite control being largely in Absolute's favor. Ooh, killing, dropping down. Not sure if he meant to do that. And Reeve answering. And another shock juggle from across the map. Reeve on fire right now. But still, Absolute jumping out to an 8 frag lead. Kills can disappear. Excuse me, kills can happen so quickly on this map. Leads can disappear seemingly instantly. So here we go, both power-ups spawning soon. You see the belt, you see the explosions in the sky. Git's gonna grab it and survive. Amp up. Amp gets grabbed by Tron, so they trade power-ups. High ground though with Tron, taking out some CC players. Reeve on a killing spree of his own though with the double kill across the map. They might meet head-to-head here in the pit. Tron's gonna go over that direction, gets 2 kills with the amp, looking for a third. Tons of damage. There is the third. Looking for a fourth and a killing spree coming out. Big run there by Tron with that amp. And up to a 12 frag lead. Oh, taking out Anzuoff as well. So CC's been doing a decent job holding down that pit, but Tron disrupting that majorly with all those combos coming out. We do have 10 seconds till this belt spawns. Let's back away just a bit. Check out the rotations happening. Sir's in position up top there by Shock. He's going to have some pressure from behind. Matt getting there a little bit early, gets knocked off, and gets with a brilliant move, killing Matt, who got there just a couple seconds early. Oh, and he eats a combo from below. Killing, taking him out with the finisher there. So a nice grab of that belt, but sorry if there's a little bit of noise in the background. I will take care of that in just a second, but let's check out this amp run first. All right, Amp run, Amp got grabbed by Reeve. He's on a run right now, only 66 HP. Gonna be a little bit anemic here with his health, running around, trying to fall back. Nice shots downrange from Sir, not trying to be too exposed. Ooh, misses a big combo there, had Tron backed into a corner. Not able to get the connection there. Ooh, but Reeve missing that jump. Belt, not up, so it's not going to make a big difference, but I thought he might have fallen down into the Jello mold there. That slime pit's so deadly on this map. As much for the disruption of your movement as anything. Oh, Matt with the headshot defending himself, but Reeve kills him with the shock ball afterwards anyway. Nice exchange by the both of them. So CC staying in this one, but Absolute definitely in control. If we have both power-ups spawning soon, let's head down over to them, get the belt down low, the amp up there up top, gets again on top of that belt, actually beating his teammates to it. Matt gets 2 kills around it in the pit though, so that's going to allow Tron to snatch up this amp. We saw what he did last time with a huge run, taking it right over to the pit. This time, not much health to work with. There's another killing spree by Tron. He gets taken out, though, and passes that amp to Anzu. They have to be careful here. Amp in mid is one way to erase a lead in a hurry. Amp getting picked up by Gitz. Running around the corner, shot up close to Matt. He goes down, though. And back and forth these teams are going, but still slightly higher lead for Absolute. They're kind of just climbing their way higher and higher, and CC is going to have to come up with a way as they approach the halfway point. Start reversing that trend and eating into this lead. Here we see the shield belt down. Gitz has been all over this belt. We'll follow him for a bit. Look at these shield belts, 6-1. 5 of them going to Gitz, and I feel like it's been the last 5 in a row. He's just been all over those belts. Amp time pretty much even between the two. Gitz going on a bit of a run himself, but eating a ton of damage from those enforcers. There's the backup shot though, reversing course, backing up into the pit, killing, making him eat plasma though from a distance. Another one, double kill with the link on there by killing, and the amp in his hands. Oh, but he gets destroyed. Antuoff just turning him into mist with that flak primary. Unfortunately for him, there is no health up. He's got amped flak, waiting for a shock. Nothing in his hands. He might actually, oh, but gets another kill. Turns that corner and killing, able to take him out with the shock rifle. That's what he was waiting to spawn. Unfortunately for them, drops right back down with it again, and 2 more kills. And CC not giving up on this one. Still a slight extension of the lead in the last couple minutes. However, for Absolute. So we've got that 100 armor up. No one really waiting on it. Kind of surprised. Matt right now having a really efficient game, 26 kills, tons of damage output by killing. Tron right behind him. And Sir had a monster game in map 1, this time mostly getting assists. which, you know, that definitely happens in Team Deathmatch. More to the point, their team up by 25 now, so a huge lead getting extended here. And CC definitely not giving up, fighting back, but they're going to be running out of time here with almost 2/3 of the map over. We do have Amp spawning soon. Belt will spawn right before it gets. Has been all over these belts. That's been the one consistency there. Oh, and Anzov gets destroyed. Reeve sneaks down and gets it. Let's see what Reeve can do, but this Amp's going to spawn any second. Let's actually head over to Amp, because I'm a liar. There we go. And just a clean grab, and I think that's been the problem. Absolute's been getting clean grabs of Amp all game. I do see people asking about the absolute clan tag. I do believe that is the scientific or the mathematical notation for absolute value, if I'm not mistaken. So kind of a nerdy clan tag there. But they're kind of a nerdy clan, as you can tell by how they're playing right now, so if the shoe fits, might as well rock it. So here we go. I mean, you see this lead being extended up to 20, or excuse me, back up to 21, or actually 20 now. So actually CC, it was 25, we're down to 20. CC making a little bit of a comeback bid. Let's keep an eye on this Amp. They're gotta be running out of time here shortly, but man, deck is such a small, wide open map. If they can go in some big Amp runs, they did grab the Amp. Oh, but goes down. Sir getting 3 kills in a row with that Enforcer, including a teammate, just killing everybody. And this is going to be so key. If they can get these Amps and get some kills, once you start getting people respawning in mid, you can make things happen. Oh, there's another kill on killing. There's another shield belt. Another kill from Reeves. So this is exactly what they needed to stay alive here. Almost down to a 12 frag lead just like that. Look how quickly they cut that by taking control of the map. So still plenty of time to go. Now that is exactly what CC needed. Now they need to get in position and prepare for another Amp run in about 45 seconds. If they can do that again, they'll give themselves a chance here. So we do have Belt spawning about 10 seconds before Amp. Look at that Amp time so far. CC's been all over the power-ups. 9-2 shield belts. All over, but the damage output by Absolute's just been too much up to this point. You can see if they can get more. Oh, of the final power-ups. Look at Killing sitting in on that combo. Getting that kill and still 13 frag lead. This is going to be so key. We've got this next to last Amp spawning right now. Who is in position for it? We saw a monster Amp run last time by CC, able to close that gap. People on top. You see a grab there by Sir. He goes down. Deity on a rampage. Tron grabs it. He goes down. Matt misses it. This could be the sequence. CC needs to get back into this one. Only down by 9 with 2.5 minutes to go. There's another kill, down by 6. Looking for respawners desperately, trying to cut into this lead. Down to a 6 frag lead. There's actually plenty of time now. They don't need to be hyper aggressive, but they've got the jump on them. Oh, and there it is. Reeve on a killing spree, down to a 5 frag lead, as close as it's been since probably the opening moments here. And Reeve is going absolutely nuts right now. Shield belt up, down to a 4 frag lead. Quick look at the scoreboard here. And with a 3 frag lead with a minute and a half to go, Absolute has to think about how they want to play this. How aggressive do they want to be? They're going to want to kind of regroup. They want to make sure they share weapons. Not dying is as important as killing at this point in the TDM match. Oh, Matt gets blasted. Reeve stands in there. Oh, but the respawn right in front of him, and Matt answers back. 10 seconds till this next amp spawns. It's back out of this. You see fighting all over the map. You see Absolute all around the amp side, but they're down, mostly down low. Deity going dominating, the first dominating we've seen of the day. 1 minute to go. Amp is up. Nobody is on top of this amp. Tron sneaks out and gets it. If he can make this happen, that amp grab could be the difference maker in this match. Still only a 3 frag game. If they can at least keep it out of the hands of CC, that could be all they need here. Ooh, surprised to see him peek down that corridor, but 1 kill there. If he can get another one here, that could ice it. And there it is, Tron on a killing spree, and I think that may do it. 6 frags in 25 seconds. 7 frag lead now. And with the almost amazing comeback by CC in the second half here. Up to a 9 frag lead, that's gonna do it. 10 frags to close it out. Almost a crazy comeback by CC on that one. Really coming down. Reeve going nuts in the second half, almost dropping, look at that, most damage in the map for Reeve there. Almost a 5k damage drop there. Pretty good control of the armor by CC. They actually even had more amp time. But that last amp, they lost timing of it, or they just weren't in position for it. Absolute got a key grab of it, completely uncontested. And I think that was the difference there. CC was doing so well up to that point, clawing their way back in. So wow, it looked like we had a blowout on our hands. Looked like we were going to see a repeat of the map one, and CC showed very formidable opponents. That said, still 2 points to nothing for Absolute heading in to the 2v2 portion. I'm not sure. We are going to be going back and forth with the servers here, so we might be on London for the 2v2. I'm going to keep an eye on there. But yeah, that's one of those, much like we see in the one-on-one in the duel games, where it's a 1 point game at the end. You start thinking back and going, what if that rocket hit? What if that person didn't fall off the map? You know, what if this spawn was different? When you lose by less than 10 in team deathmatch, it's basically the same kind of thing. It's practically a tie. It's practically a 1 point game when you lose by like 3 or 4. That's every person getting one more kill. That's one shot going the other way for each person. Like, it's so close. They ended up pushing it to 10 at the end, but that was just on the edge. I really think that last amp grab is what locked that game down. So, all right, an exciting, almost dramatic comeback there in TDM. Moving to 2v2. And viewer counts going up. So appreciate all of the Western Hemisphere folks waking up and joining us. And of course the European folks jumping on for the evening. And if we have any African folks, Asian, Australian, by all means feel free to hang out as well. Oh, we do see Reeves' game. Oh, that's right. We're playing duel. That's right. So just to recap, I believe we're going to be jumping right into the duel matches after 4v4 because Anzuoff has to leave early. I thought it was going to be Anzuoff and Sir. Okay, yeah, Reeve and Deity I think are just practicing. Right. So I'm not sure what we're seeing here. I believe Sir and Anzu will be the next, the first duel in here, so we'll keep an eye out for that one to pop. That might be in New York or it might be London. There it is. It's going to be in New York. So there we go. Cerberus, Anzuoff on deck. Pretty sure that's going to be map one here, and they I'm not sure if they're going to split servers on this one, but we will find out shortly. So all right. 4v4s both going to Absolute, 2 points on the board in the season rankings. CC almost with a crazy comeback that one. Instead, we're going to play the same map on Duel, and here we go. Here is your countdown, 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Connex 5 bringing you the Duel portion of this matchup. We've seen some crazy back and forth with the TDM between these two teams. We're gonna jump into the Duel. Sir, we know, very comfortable on this map. I believe this was Anzuov's map pick, though, if I'm not mistaken, with the way the maps and hub picks get alternated. Sir with a big combo there. Early lead, gonna fall back into those health packs and wait for that 100 armor. This map has such a flow to it that after playing it a billion times, people are just so used to it. You see that combo. Trying to set stuff up like that. Sir just so familiar with how this map flows. You're gonna see a lot of prediction combos like that from him. Lots of shock traps on this map. Of course, in TDM, it's a little bit more difficult to keep control of a weapon. On this map, there's 2 shock, 2 sniper. So in Duel, you know your opponent's always going to have a hit scan weapon. Nice use of the jump boost to save himself from falling down. Only takes 1 tick of damage. Loses control of the 100 armor there, but could have been a tough situation there and actually got away pretty clean. Ooh, stuck underneath though. Only took a couple of ticks of damage again. So nothing too crazy there, but still unfortunate for Sir. See Sir respawning, grabbing that shock rifle. Oops, we're gonna head over to Anzu's point of view. Still very early on in this one. I expect these two players to kind of feel each other out. Again, this is such a map of prediction with your combo placement, with even predicting your sniper shots. There's a lot of positioning here, a lot of zoning back and forth. Kind of playing footsies. Ooh, Sir jumping up close and personal with the flat cannon despite having no armor. Anzuov gonna try to melt him down. He does that. And yeah, kind of a tricky spot there for Sir. Getting caught up close with no armor. Anzu able to grab the belt and the 100. And Sir's gonna be on the run for a little bit here. Sir again up close. Flak versus Flak this time. Anzuov getting the best of them both times. Ooh, knocking him into the wall. Would have fallen down into the drink anyway. Anzuov's shield belt did get damaged pretty much all the way down there, but up 3-1 now. Ooh, had a combo opportunity to the back. Does follow it up with a primary. And Anzuov able to take that kill. Ooh, a little bit early to this belt. Sir looks like he's perfectly happy to just swoop around the map, pick up a shock rifle, and wait for him at 100 rather than challenging that belt. See if that pays off for him. He's got a couple big combos, and Anzu down to 1 HP, and Sir with the rockets. So a crafty move there by Sir. Doesn't even contest the belt. Gets down to the 100 vest area down in the pit. Waits for him to push forward and then blasts him with a combo. Oh, another big combo. And this is what Sir, again, expect that out of him on this map. Lots of prediction combos around corner, lots of traps and baits. Nice sniper, though, lined up. A little bit early to that belt. Jumps off it, and that's the advantage of having those jump boots. You can get there a little bit early, your timing can be a bit off. Oh, but he gets knocked down into the soup. Anzuov takes him out. Only 20 HP for Anzuov, though, so he has to be careful here, too, because a couple enforcer shots there will take him out. No health bubbles up. I'm curious if Sir knows that those health bubbles aren't up. He grabs them now, back up to 70, but Sir could have pushed them there if he wanted. seeing Sir on the hunt, still in control though. Anzalov down to 45 HP. One more shock will do it. He pulls out the link. One more hit. But when he backs away though, both players were super weak there. Anything would have gotten a kill. There he is, chasing him down. And Smart jumps right back down to the health bubbles in perfect position for that 100 armor. And Sir now, or excuse me, Anzalov rather, in great position on Sir. Only about halfway through this one though, so either player could definitely and Anzalov falling down in the slime. We've seen a bunch of opportunities to take out other players in that slime so far this game. Bit unfortunate there for Sir though. Anzalov just able to pin him down with that primary and then catches him in the corridor with the flak. Anzalov really looking good so far. You can take a look at the armors, pretty back and forth, even damage. Anzalov just hitting the clutch shots when he needs them. Oh, and there's the ambush with the link, and you want to talk about clutch shots, and you see Sir respawning right in front of him, and another one from Anzalov. So very unfortunate for Sir there. Anzalov able to connect with 2 flak primaries in a row when his health was so low, and that's a huge, I mean, he was already in the lead, so I don't know if you'd call that a turning point, but that was such a huge moment in the match where if Sir gets a kill there, he might be able to go on a run. Instead, Anzalov just plasters him twice. 2 kills with low health. Basically playing with house money at that point. And Anzu just barely, just by one shot, able to keep Sir away from him and able to grab that belt and get away. Where you see the shock bubbles coming in. Anzu answers with a combo of his own. No real damage occurring. Jump boots are up. Sir, gets eaten alive. Anzalov with the flak primary. What is his flak looking like? Not a huge percentage, but certainly 4 kills with the flak primary so far. Coming up big for him this game. Getting him out of some situations that could have been scary. Sir taking a little bit more slime damage. Oh, but Anzalov shoots himself in the face with flak and then eats some rockets by Sir, and this is the only opportunity Sir's got in this one. No health bubbles up, unfortunately. So only 43 HP. Catches him, looking for the belt. He should be able to finish him off in the slime pit here. He does just that. Sir now needs 6 kills in 2.5 minutes. It is doable on this map, but just barely. Anzalov, you saw him delay that spawn. Spawned right at Stinger. Boots are up now, but Sir was looking there just a little bit too soon. Now he's going to be on the hunt, trying to track down Anzalov. You see him waiting at that teleporter. I don't think... Huh, okay. Looks like Anzalov maybe got a bit of a desync, but he's back in here. Did he actually disconnect from the server? I didn't see it if he did. Sir with the air rocket taking him out. There we go. Shots still firing all around. Sir looking desperately for that prediction combo, but Anzalov kept track of that belt, able to snag it, and that might actually do it because it's going to be so much damage that Sir has to put out right now. On a map that's not really... It's not the easiest map to run away on, but it's certainly not impossible. Anzalov going to make the most of his real estate there. Throw out some flak balls defensively. With a minute to go, Sir running out of time. You see the combos. Nice placement of the rocket. Couldn't quite connect. It's such tight corridor, or such tight quarters down there in the pit. You have to be very comfortable with your shots so you don't end up actually damaging yourself. Oh, nice cutoff there. Can't make this. There it is. Couldn't make the Enforcer connect. Finally got it to hit. Looking for the spawn kill, and there is the Enforcer kill, and that's going to do it. So Anzalov, really consistent play here. There's your concession. Sir, you can see actually out-damaging him considerably. And that's how it felt watching it, but Anzalov just doing a great job hitting those clutch shots when he needed to. And going up 1 map to nothing. All right, players are ready. We're going to be jumping into this one quickly. And here we go on a race once again. Another map where shot can really be a key factor. So here we go, 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Connex 5 bringing you map 2 between Sir and Anzu. We just saw Anzu off. Pretty comfortable win there on deck, closing it off strong. Or closing it out strong, rather. Sir had his opportunities, had some really nice prediction combos lined up. Wouldn't be surprised to see similar type setups on this map. He actually outdamaged Anzu off by a few hundred on the last map, but Anzu was just hitting the clutch shots when he needed to, coming away from fights with just doing exactly enough damage. So here we go, Anzu off backing up to the 50. He's got the angle to circle around to that belt if he wants to. Trying to zone him out. Sir, only 3 HP. He's pretty much going to have to concede that belt while he gets back up to a decent amount of health. 200 spawns, and Anzu off able to deny that as well. So right now, no points on the board, but Anzu starving him out of the armor. Unfortunately for him, he eats a combo by Sir. Sir all over him with those shot combos. Trying to finish it up with a rocket. Unfortunately for him, Anzu gets away with still 135 HP. Ooh, and the lift jump. So dangerous there. 2 quick shot primaries. There's a third. Couple more shots back and forth. And these two dead even. Anzu with 18 HP now. He's going to have to run away. 58 for Sir. Nice wall run to dodge for the armor there. And you'll notice while he made that dodge, he was able to still turn around and keep his crosshair towards his opponent. Oh, and 2 snipes in a row by Anzu off. Would have been in a tough spot if he had missed that one, actually, so a clutch shot. Anzu off stealing that 50 from behind Sir. Sir acting super sneaky. Let's go look from his perspective to see what he's seeing. I think he's conceding this 100 armor because he knows, I see, he really needs that shock rifle. He ambushes Anzu off up top, but he's going to be flat to flat. Oh, it's a big chance for Anzu off to try to take him out. He's down to 27 HP. He's going to be on the run. Nice escape there. He might actually be able to circle around 100 armor. It's still up. I think he was surprised to see it still there. Still no shock rifle for Sir, but was able to stay alive, and that's... Ooh, that's a win. A nice escape up that lift. Now he's on the offensive. Anzu down to 53 HP, so a big flip of advantage there. And now both players extremely weak, but Sir doing a great job there staying alive. Oh, and 2 big flaks in a row. Sir on top now of his spawn, trying to take the lead. There it is, 2-1. Sir this time, the benefactor of that spawn. We saw him get a bad spawn in deck. This time turns the corner, gets linked right on top of him, trying to answer with that flak this time again. Pulling out the link. One more shot will do it, and there he goes. Sir up 3-1 now. We do have about 15 seconds till this vest spawns. Still quite a bit of time until the belt spawns, so 25 gonna go to Sir. I'm kind of surprised to not see him try to deny a weapon there, but gonna go ahead and stack himself back up, jump back into that 100. Great positioning there. Anzu off gets a couple shots off on him, but can't quite connect. And now Anzu's gonna be running around with no armor, trying to decide what to do here. He can grab the small armor, but I think he's gonna have to concede this belt. I don't think he wants to risk giving up another point on the board. Yep, he's gonna concede that belt. Sir now getting extra stacked up. So 25 goes to Anzu. You do have that 100 armor up. Oh, out of position though. He's down low. Big anti-combo doesn't get a kill, and a nice patient combo there by Sir. Pins him into the corner. Follows it up to explode his shock ball. Looking for the follow-up rocket kill. There it is. Killing spree halfway into this one, and Sir on a roll now. Oh, the close range rockets chasing down. Anzu up with the sniper rifle out, hitting a couple shots. Sir now one shot away from death. He's going to dive at him with the Link gun, and that's a smart move. Close range sniper versus Link. We've seen how difficult that is. Ooh, Sir just dodges Anzu's rocket. Another one straight to his feet, and he is just going to nope out of that situation. Close range again. Flak versus rockets this time. And Sir looks like he's trying to keep Anzu at a distance at this point. That mid to long range, we've seen how deadly he is with his shot combos. And that's kind of what he wants to do. If he's getting in close range, he's going to pull out Link to try to get the finisher. That time down to 4 HP, still extremely weak, and there is the finisher. Anzu off, smart move with that sniper rifle, knowing that Sir had the armor but no HP to back it up. Anzu's right back with that snipe. Oh, mid-air rocket there. Looks like it may not have registered, or it could have been a spectator bug. Either way, Sir answers back. 8-3. Sir now on a roll with 150 armor. And a chance to try to force a map 3 here. Ooh, close range Flak. Sir, again though, pulling out the Link, even against Flak, winning. Oh, the spawn right on top of him. He has rockets out. He actually has, oh, so little health. I was about to say he might want to get out of there. Anzu finishes him off with the Enforcer, and Anzu off now. Looking for a big combo. He hits it. He's one shot away from another kill here. 6 frags with under 2 minutes to go. Not impossible. It's going to be very, very difficult, but if he can just track Sir down and force a fight there. Ooh, Sir peeked just in time to see him coming right at him. And Anzu going to dive into his face, force the issue. Unfortunately, close range shock versus Rocket's going to be a difficult fight to win. He does do enough damage, just misses him. Running past that health, and that rocket right there might have been the one to do it. Sir just defending himself that time, but that is what you get when you take a lead like that. Forcing your opponent to dive at you. So Anzu chasing him down with that stinger. Just trying to whittle him down. We've got one hit away from either player going down. Anzu, smart move to grab that health. You see him trying to predict those rockets, diving right at him. Oh, he misses and hits the column. Sir with the shock primary, falling away. And I think that's going to put it out of reach. Looks like they're going to play this one out. But we will see a tiebreaker map between these two. All right. So these players splitting their maps, and now we're going to see map 3 coming up. We've seen so many map 3s already today. All right, looks like we're going to be on ASDF for map 3. Look how even the damage was there. So again, you see another game where, in this case, Sir comes out on top, but pretty even damage between the two. Same thing we saw on deck, except it was flipped around. Sir actually outdamaged Anzu and still lost by quite a few. All about those clutch kills and the timing, the ability to escape whenever you do take damage. Looks like we're ready to go here, kicking it off live in just a few seconds. Players are ready. Here is your countdown. 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5 here with map 3 between these two. They have drawn dead even at this point, and we are underway on ASD. At the tiebreaker, Sir catching him with the combo, peeking around the corner. You've seen his prediction combos really being his biggest advantage in this matchup. We'll see what Anzu can do to try to negate him. Oh, the close range link has been deadly. It was a big reason why Sir was able to come back and take Erase. Look at him baiting him back and forth. Just guesses wrong there. That was a 50-50 situation. Anzu guessed right, Sir guessed wrong, and Anzu escapes to fight another day, but now they're going to be head-to-head. Looking over that 100 armor. Look at that link gun up the jump pad. Oh, it's so easy to just track people in midair like that. Link in this game doesn't have any knockback. It's not like an LG and Quake or anything, but you're just so easy to train your crosshair on. And you got a predictable trajectory like that. Anzu now down to 35 HP again. Got to be careful. One snipe will take him out. Oh, Sir had the shot he wanted. Slightly too late on the draw. We do have the 100 armor vest up there. Oh, you see Sir waiting for the ambush. Less interested in the armor than trying to get a kill off it. He doesn't actually benefit from grabbing that armor. See, you see his armor stayed the same. That's why he was using it as bait. Looks like Sir being a little bit cautious here, waiting for Anzu to give up his position. We do have the armor spawning. The vest is in 1 second. Gonna go up top for that, so maybe try to cut over. But the belt is spawning now. Anzu's gonna try to get some damage on him. He's got pretty high health at this point. If Anzuoff can grab this 100. Oh, he's out of position. Anzuoff didn't go up top to grab that vest. That could be a bit of a mistake. Now he's gonna jump for it, but gets caught on his way out. Anzuoff stacked up a ton of health before that 100 spawn, but Sir able to take some damage. It's going to be on the run now, and there is the link finisher. Anzuoff finally tracks him down and ties it up. The big combo just misses. Anzuoff sneaking around the inside corner there, and right now the health and armor stack clearly in Anzu's favor. Might be able to track him down. Big flat primary by Sir to defend himself that actually turns Anzu away. 20 HP, and Anzu couldn't track him down because of that big flak shot. So if Sir can turn this situation around and end up drawing back even or even getting a kill from that disadvantage, keep that in mind. That was a situation where Anzu could have turned the corner with the link gun and taking him out immediately. There's a big combo down to 34, and Sir does it with the clutch sniper. Remember how weak Sir was there. Anzu could have tracked him down with that link, taken him out immediately. Instead, Sir turns the tides, that big flak, and then 2 straight kills. He is on a roll now, waiting. Still only 40 HP. Keep in mind how weak he's been while he's been putting his damage out. Anzu diving forward with that link gun, giving Sir a little bit of his own medicine from the last map. Trying to disrupt his aim, make him feel a little bit uncomfortable. You see him peeking at that armor. I'm a little bit surprised. I don't know if Sir lost timing of that vest. He's peeking over at it, but the shield belt spawns right now, and Anzu is all over that belt. And you still have a 3-second delay between that and the 100 armor. It looks like a little bit of baiting going on back and forth. Sir guessing jump pad. Anzu stays ramp side. And you see this cat and mouse game around these pillars. Very patient play here by Sir. Doesn't want to give up any free damage. Actually a pretty even stacks between the two. A little bit of damage back and forth. Still pretty even. If someone can land a big shot here, they can chase down for the follow-up kill. Sir now running away with that defensive piston. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he realizes that he actually doesn't have such a huge disadvantage there. Able to get away. And now with that 100 armor, Sir actually turned that around and has a bit of an advantage. Oh, but the fall away sniper shots by Anzuoff, a nice move up the lift to escape. Both players extremely weak right now, fighting over this belt. It's going to be a key grab, and it goes to Sir. If he can catch Anzu leaving that area, he can kill him with one snipe. I don't know if he realizes how weak Anzu is, though. Flak ball just misses. Anzu back in that health bubble corner, able to get both, and that's going to be a problem. But that fall away sniper, or I should say that sniper following up by Sir as Anzu's running away, takes him right back down, and Anzu's been on the run. Seems like it's been a minute and a half since Anzu's gotten any amount of armor under his belt. Ooh, the sniper eats a combo to answer right back, and both players' armor stacks are completely depleted. There's a big combo by Sir. Anzuoff going to be down to 77. Diving in, though, over the shield belt and gets him with the shock primaries. Only 38 HP, and still shield belt did not spawn, so Anzuoff didn't have timing. He's going to be running down and finally hits another shot, and this could be a problem for Sir. Sir decided to go all in on that belt. Down to 10 HP now. Anzuoff only 21 though, but that shield belt's going to give him a little bit more protection. He tries to tie this game up. Sir trapped in that corner, trying to just whittle his health down. Maybe try to scare Anzuoff away. Anything is going to kill Sir right now. You see him basically just trying to annoy him with the alt fire there, doing a great job of doing as much damage as possible. And Anzu just cannot get that last finishing blow on him. And Sir just being an annoying little critter right now, running around with 2 HP. The Stinger alt fire taking Anzuoff down. One sniper shot could kill Anzuoff right now. So he's got to be careful here. He wants to finish off this kill desperately, but doesn't want to give anything up. And Sir now back up to a 52 to 29 HP lead. That belt was huge though, and allowing Sir to allowing the Anzuoff to survive and chase after him some more. But Sir right now just making Anzuoff pay for every time he turns a corner, every little bit of aggression. He is eating damage. Oh, there you go. Anzuoff finally cuts him off, traps him in a corner with that link, but not before getting taken down to 52 HP, so not a bad move by Sir playing defensively for the last couple minutes. But now it's a tie game. He's going to have to find an opportunity to get in there. Ooh, and close the gap. Sir damages himself with that rocket just a bit. Pretty much even now. Big flat primary. Answers with a rocket. Both players down to 30 and 39 HP. One shot will get a kill. Anzuoff lands it first, and Anzuoff shot primary. Let's see how many kills he has with it. Only 2. I feel like that's been the clutch shots though. Whenever he hits those shot primaries. Oh, but close range. He actually jumps over the belt, and Sir jumps in, grabs it, gets the kill, and now Sir's in the driver's seat to try to finish this one off and take a win at the last second. Big combo up top. He knows he's going for the health bubbles. Nice rising combo. Sir with the patience just timed it out in his head. Takes the lead with a minute and a half to go. So Sir right now on the run. Anzuoff has a little bit of armor. Only rocket launcher though, just waiting for that shock rifle to spawn. Only needs 1 kill here, but he knows Sir has that shield belt in his pocket. A little bit extra armor to run around with. Unfortunately for Anzuoff, running out of opportunities here. He's got a shock rifle in hand. Does he go for the 100 armor? Oh, he concedes it. Oh, and he misses that shock ball. I think he wanted a combo around the corner. That might have been what he needed. Tough spot here for Anzu. Sir with the snipe, and I think that's going to do it. So an extremely back and forth tactical. This was a real chess match between these two. You saw Sir on the run for minutes at a time, able to turn the tides. Anzuoff just couldn't track him down. And I think that was really the turning point in this match. There's the concession. Dead even between these two. Really, really close all throughout that matchup. And for anyone looking for a tactical, kind of more slower paced duel, primer, I guess, if you will, like that was absolutely textbook between those two. People even, people winning with less damage done, just back and forth. Really, really enjoyed that duel. So I think we might play. I'm not sure if we're going straight to 2v2 now. So they had to play that duel because Anzuoff was on a tight schedule. Went from 4v4 to the duel matches there. Absolute taking another point on the board. We still have one more duel and then the 2v2 best of threes. Not sure what order we're doing those in, but we will keep an eye out. Hub could be up on, or the instance could be up on the New York hub or the London hub. But yeah, I mean, realistically, like it's hard to say that you should make a frag video of someone running away with a Stinger alt fire for 2 minutes, but that's what brought that map back under Sir's control. He had a huge disadvantage, got away with like, I think 10, 15 HP, and somehow got away and survived. That was actually really, really impressive. So I see Reeve has a game up with Reeve and Deity. I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be the actual match or if they're warming up. But again, we did have to skip straight to that duel after the 4v4 for scheduling purposes. We'll see if we see any Absolute players join. If so, then we might be going 2v2 and then the last duel. So just keep that in mind. And of course, we do have Absolute versus SAS, Saints and Sinners, following this matchup. So still probably a good couple hours of gaming ahead of us. Luckily, I've got my nice warm caffeinated tea to keep me going. So like I said, I do see, well, you see as well, Reeve and Deity in a 2v2 server, waiting to see if this is actually going to be the legit matchup or if they're just warming up. Well, I think we're going to go ahead. Let's take a peek at the... Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything up in Y. So we're going to presume that this will be the correct server here and jump into this one, just in case. Oh, and we crashed. Luckily, we crashed before the game starts. Bear with me getting the game back up and running. All right, we are loading in, and it looks like that server was up, so we'll be in there and getting going with the 2v2 portion of this. Here we go. Players are in. Shouldn't be long. There we go. All right, 2v2 action between Absolute and CC. Players are readied up. It looks like we've got Tron and Matt versus Didi and Reeve. A very, very high-powered game here on 2v2. Players are ready, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5 jumping into the 2v2 portion of this matchup. Absolute versus CC. We've seen Absolute taking advantage of the day. They've got a doubleheader trying to put as many points on the board for the season's rankings as possible. CC, though, has been right there with them. So many close games. Just can't quite pull it off yet, but this is an opportunity for them. Reeve and Didi, a very, very dangerous team in 2v2. Trade kills coming back and forth. We do have the shield belt spawning soon. You see Deity in position there. Everybody in front of him just trying to zone them out with that shock rifle. Nice placement of that shock ball. That's kind of a subtle move there. You saw how he put that shock ball to the right of the opponent when he had a teammate to the left. That allowed him to avoid team friendly fire and maybe getting a team kill there. Little things like that really add up throughout the course of a team deathmatch game. Veteran move. Rockets coming out, and again, we are back and forth. We're looking at the 100 armor there. But yeah, I was about to say, Amp is spawning in the headshot by Matt around the corner. He's got rockets coming at him. And Reeve's gonna steal that, or excuse me, Didi's gonna steal that right from in front of them at Tron. Circles back around. Tron with Amp at only 5 HP. Still gets the kill. He goes down from behind. Teams are just trading this Amp back and forth. This has been a fast and furious 2-on-2 so far with kills all over the place. Belt's gonna spawn any second. We'll see who's up by it. Another double kill, this time by Didi. Take a quick look at the scoreboard. Look at that dead even. 4, and 6 kills respectively. This could be a really, really even one. Didi with a kill on Matt. You heard that shock juggle coming out. Ooh, big combo. Did some team damage as well, though. Look at Reeve with 2 HP running around. Gotta be careful not to give that kill right back up. Everybody over near the vests. Tron takes out Reeve with an Enforcer, but both Absolute players are extremely weak. Didi on a killing spree. Didi was going off during the 4v4s earlier, so maybe one to keep an eye on. Maybe the hot hand today for CC that could make a difference and bring home some points for them. Reeve also had a great game, particularly on deck. All over those power-ups, but Absolute, of course, not going to make anything easy. Didi with a clean grab, so this could be huge. Clean grab of the Amp and 100+ armor. An opportunity to really extend this lead here. If we can find some targets. Big combo up top of the 100. Chasing him down with the Lynx. Taking damage in the process, but there you go. Another kill on the board. Ooh, health gone. That could be a problem. He's gonna, defend himself with a sniper rifle. Nice shot. Thought Tron was gonna get on top of him there, but said he defends himself. That damage he took did slow him down, though, but still a nice Amp run. Controlling it the whole way. And they are here early for this vest, and this could be a problem, because while they're hanging out here, that's just allowing Absolute to restock on weapons and armor all around the map. CC, though, with 150 and 100 armor, respectively. They're in great shape right now. Oh, close range fight. Oh, Rocket's knocking him off of that belt, but he got there just a little bit too late. Didi a little bit fortunate to grab that belt before getting bounced. Getting chased down by the Link, but trying to do some damage, and he's on a rampage now with 7 HP. And there's the Rocket to end it finally. You look at Didi right now, 12 and 6, but 10 straight kills there. And that's enough to earn them an 8 frag lead. Reeve now in great position to grab this Amp. Does just that. Amp Link Gun gonna just melt Tron. And Matt and Tron right now, I feel like are having a tough time syncing up. I think Reeve and Deity playing as a team really effectively right now. Double teaming, you know, focusing their fire, so key in a 2v2 scenario. Reeve making good use of that amp to extend that lead up to 11. And Deity grabbing another belt. Let's get the shield belt count. 5 belts to 0. Trading between CC and Absolute, and that right now, the power-ups really, the belt and the amps completely under CC's control. You see them running that vest as well. There's some shots from across the map, taking out Tron, extending that lead up to 15, so early on in this one, all CC. The opening moments were back and forth. I think it got up to 7 to 7, was it? And then since then, CC doubling up Absolute score. Actually, I guess tripling their score. If it started off 7 to 7, it's been 21 to 7 since then. CC are absolutely on a roll. Both power-ups spawning right now. Reeve grabbing that amp. Looks like Tron was able to grab that belt, so is that the first belt of the game? First belt of the game for Absolute, so maybe breaking control just a little bit. Reeve has the amp, but he's going to be facing some armored players, so a little bit more of a dangerous situation. Down to 20 HP. We'll see if Matt can make him pay for that kill. Tron gets him with the Enforcer, so negates that kill, grabs the amp for himself, has an amp sniper rifle, and gets one back. So there's a little bit of a turn. Nothing super dramatic on the scoreboard, but able to get a couple power-ups, able to negate that amp run, and maybe assert themselves just a little bit in this one. Ooh, rockets to the face happening right there, taking him out. We're looking at an 11 frag lead now, so Matt and Tron kind of inching their way back into this one. Shield belt is up though, and a flag ball does help negate it, but yet another shield belt goes to Reeve. And Absolute at some point is going to have to think about getting to these belts ahead of time to defend them rather than reacting to them. That said, we do have amp up in 10 seconds. Could be a big chance. There's still, we're only about the halfway point of this map. There's still plenty of time, especially with 1 or 2 amp runs, for Absolute to make a run and tie this right back up. They're going to have to be getting these power-ups a little bit earlier. You see Reeve grab that amp completely uncontested. And just a bit out of sync there. There's a double kill, Matt and Matt, taking out the law firm. Another kill on Tron this time. And a monster amp run here by Reeve. We've seen him do that a couple of times already today. Putting them up by 17 now, and trying to just continue their role here. Reeve looking super healthy now after picking up that belt. I feel like he's been shooting extremely well this map as well. And nothing mind-blowing. 32% sniper is very solid, but nothing like what we've seen earlier today. Still shooting pretty well though, and making good use of it. But down to 45 HP. Matt actually did get himself 100 armor, it looks like. We'll see what he can do with it. Only a shield belt, only a link gun under in his inventory. They need to get some weapons under their control, and we got that belt and amp spawning within about 5 seconds of each other. So it'll be interesting to see how the split goes there. It looks like CC is all over that belt. If Absolute can sneak around and take that amp to contest it, it might be in decent shape. Matt's got that 100 armor and a sniper rifle. If Matt can get this amp, there might be a good opportunity for him, but instead he gets chased away. I don't think they have timing of this amp at all. It's just been chilling right there. Matt actually sneaks around and grabs the belt, so interesting grab. Matt grabbing the belt, Tron grabbing the amp, and perhaps CC losing a bit of control here. So it's a 14 frag lead, but they might not even have timing of that amp grab. I'm not sure if they were around to hear it. with a close range amp link. So cutting into the lead just a little bit. It's down to 12, or down to 14 rather. And Matt with another kill. So a good run there in the last couple minutes by Absolute. Oh, until Tron smacks himself in the face with a flak ball. And the follow-up kill off the spawn. That's going to cost him a couple points. Matt does grab the vest, but Reeve with that belt. And we'll see if they're able to retaliate with the timing. And I think that's been the problem that Absolutes have, is when they don't grab power-ups, they've been losing the timing. You see the long-range stinger. And that's good communication there from his teammate, letting him know how weak he was. 100 armor. Again, just these power-ups are going completely in CC's favor now. They're just all over them 5-10 seconds before they spawn. Back up to a 17 frag lead. 4 minutes to go. Time's going to start ticking down. Reeve with this amp run, but with the lead, I think he's just going to be careful and maybe try to get himself back up to a safe spot. Oh, never mind. That amp link going to melt him off of that 100 armor. The belt did get taken by Matt. So maybe Matt can make a push here. Let's go over from his perspective. Reeve does grab another vest, but does take damage. He's actually really weak. Both players really weak. There's one kill by Matt. Reeve on a spree, but only 1 HP. If they can find him, anything will take him out. Still only 1 HP for Reeve. I can't believe they're not able to track him down right now. Matt has the stinger out, or Matt has the stinger picked up, but not pulling it out. Looking for some rocket damage, but already missed his opportunity there. And there's a big combo by Reeve, just anticipating him beautifully there. 100 armor. Taken already. Matt a little bit late. And so look at the armor advantage for CC, getting in position for the shield belt. Let's move over to that belt, see what it looks like. You see Tron waiting to try to defend it. He's got a sniper and a flak out, but oh, there we go. Matt's gonna finally get in position. This is as well positioned as Absolute's been all game before a belt spawn, but Matt backs off and DD sneaks in, combos him off it and grabs it. Amp up now. Reeve grabs that, so both power-ups go into CC and a chance to put this one away. So a fairly uneventful amp run by Reeve. Doesn't even take damage, really. But keeping it away from the opponent. They pretty much doubled up their score at this point. So with 2 minutes to go, it looks like this one's going to be all CC. Look at the patience by Reeve. Just waiting for him to turn the corner. Takes him out with the link. Trying to stay sharp here at this point. This one's pretty much been decided, but of course this is a best of 3. Oh, big rockets coming out. Reeve now on a rampage to close things off strong. And I think this one's just about done. So up to 76 viewers. Want to give a shout out to everyone who's been hanging out with us so far. And for those of you just joining us, we are about halfway through this one. This is map 1 of the 2v2 portion of this third matchup of the day. We do have another duel coming up after this 2v2. This is best of 3, and this was the first map, so still a bit to play between these two teams. Then after that, we've got Absolute versus SAS. Will be an absolutely, well, no pun intended, but will be a critical match in this season because those are two of the teams favored to finish top 3 probably, especially the way Absolute's played up to this point. That said, CC looking for some points in this matchup, looking very, very strong in the 2v2 so far. So we're going to play this one out. Take a quick look at your scoreboard. You can see the pickup control firmly in CC's favor, not unlike what we saw in some of the duels earlier. I mean, CC doesn't have a huge damage advantage there. Look at that, only about a 600 damage difference. But amp, more than double the amp time, actually quadruple the amp time. Almost double the shield belts, almost double the 100 armor vests, almost double the 50s. Just all over the map, CC just controlled it. It was basically the 2v2 equivalent of one of those duel games where someone just runs the items the whole time. Matt and Tron weren't shooting poorly. You can see the amount of damage they output, but just at a disadvantage the whole game. So credit CC for controlling that map. And we'll see what happens with map 2 coming up here shortly. And we are back. Deck it is, map 2. And keep in mind, since Absolute has some players playing with normal pings, this could be interesting. You're not going to have the back and forth from different hubs playing a factor here. And players are already ready to go. Here is your countdown, 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Connex 5 bringing you map 2 here, CC versus Absolute. I think this one could be very, very interesting, especially if Matt gets loose and really gets his sniper rifle aim going. But if CC can dominate the power-ups like they did on solo, I'm not sure aim really even plays a factor here. Absolute, again, did almost as much damage in the first map, but it just didn't matter. Solid, solid map control by CC. Tron that time out shooting. Ooh, both players actually getting the double kill. And that 100 armor in his pocket, so we'll see what can happen here. Deity and Reeve still up 1 early on. Matt's looking the most healthy. We'll follow him for a second. Doesn't have a sniper rifle in his hands yet. We know he's so deadly with that. Shock not too shabby either. He's going to chase Deity down and look to take the lead. There it is. Clutch shot there. Shield belt will be spawning in 3 seconds. Oh, the nice full flat primary. And the kill's just racking up now. And it's Absolute just like that. Taking the lead. Up 6-3. About a minute into this one. 20 seconds till this amp spawns. Still no sniper rifle in Matt's hands. And I think that's going to be a key. If he can get that amp sniper rifle in his hands and just play insta-gib running around the map, that could be really, really crucial for Absolute. Trying to get on top. Oh, just a split second late with that combo, but he will push Deity away with that primary. Reeve and Deity pushing together, but one goes down. Ooh, nice shots there by Matt. Vault's up there to grab that amp. And he's going to be a very scary person to run into in a dark alley with that amp, especially with this ping that he's playing with now. There's one kill coming out with that shock rifle, 8-4. Catches him off the spawn. He saw him over there by flat. Reeve able to escape. Oh, it goes down to the combo, but that's no easy task getting out of that flak area. So while it didn't do him necessarily any good, a little bit of credit to Reeve there for even surviving that. That said, belt spawn looks like it went to Deity. 100 armor does go to Reeve, so both armors in CC's hands and a chance for him to fight back. Only down 3, but a big armor stack now. Take a quick peek at the scoreboard. So we're really getting into the teeth of this one. Reeve on the hunt, looking for that 100 armor. It's actually spawning right now. Leaving it for his teammate, perhaps. Got to be careful. Could easily lose one that way to an enemy jumping down in there. Nice use of the jump boots there. Tron had actually turned his back, but he bounced right up after falling. That's kind of that classic double jump move. You walk off a cliff, use the jump boots to bounce back up, freak your opponent out and kill him. Nice primary with the shock rifle. Oh, and he falls off himself, though. Matt can't get the follow-up kill. He is waiting for the jump boots. Not going to happen. I think Deity grabbed it. Matt does grab the amp, though. So you got Matt with the amp shock rifle against CC with both. Ooh, Reeve with the headshot downrange, but both armor stacks full on CC's side. Oh, and was that an anti-combo? I think it was. Just deleting them, and now Reeve going to go on a run with this amp, looking for spawners in mid, and the lead back to CC. Oh, and the spawn kill. That is brutal with that amp sniper rifle in the mid on deck. Taking some shots from behind, but Absolute here losing a little bit of control of the power-ups, which is what cost them last map. Rockets coming out. They are sticking together a little bit more, I will say. Whenever they get taken out like that, they are trading. But look at that, 150 armor for Deity and shield belt spawning right now. Who's going to get down onto it? Oh, Matt can't get the wall jump right there. I think he wanted a wall dodge onto it. Oh, but the fall down from Reeve. Now he's down to 19 HP. He's got jump boots, though. He can jump in and grab it. He does that. Nice movement there. Both teams having trouble getting control of that belt. Health is gone. Reeve's got to be careful here. He does have a little bit of extra absorption with that belt. Oh, 2 shots in a row. Reeve on a roll here now, waiting for the amp. He's a little bit early. He's got to be careful if they can get any kind of damage on him, including, there you go, flak ball, bio rifle. You're so vulnerable up there. Matt chasing him around, and smart move by Matt. You see what he did there? He actually blocked him from that health. Unfortunately for him, he kept his crosshair trained on him, was able to kill Tron with that amp sniper rifle. Heads up play there by Reeve, not turning around, always aiming towards his opponents. Reeve with a nice snipe there. Deity on a killing spree. We'll just call him King DDD at this point. Nice escape by Matt with those jump boots. Able to get back up top, but unfortunately Reeve waiting for him. Both players on a killing spree. Actually, Deedee's might have gotten ended, but both players killing spree. Early on in this one, not even halfway through it. So a 10 frag lead for CC, but down to 9. If Absolute can get some control, I mean, we'll look back at the scoreboard. If Absolute can get some amount of control over anything, I mean, the vests, the belts, they've been fighting over the amp a little bit. That amp's not going to do them any good if they can't control the armors. That could turn the tide right back in their favor. Because I think fragging-wise, these two teams are pretty evenly matched. Ooh, Matt splatters both of them with combos. Going to earn himself an opportunity to get that amp in his hands, and this is what they need. Amp and the belt. Okay, that was a critical grab there. Now with Absolute, they have control of the power-ups. What can they do with him? And even, I think more importantly, what can they do moving forward once they've grabbed control? Ooh, tough spot for Matt. Nice shock balls, but couldn't hit the combo to get the kill. He's going to go ahead and grab that health. Nice shot up the pit. He has jump boots. I'm not sure if he realizes he had jump boots or if he wanted to be careful there and not want to pop up in people's face. Oh, just a little bit early with that shock ball. Otherwise, maybe could have comboed and gotten a kill. He still has boots. I'm actually really shocked he didn't use those to escape there. I don't know if he noticed that. Oh, Deity with the follow-up kill. Just brutal in mid there. Both players on CC with 100 armor. And this is what we've seen all game. CC running around with all that extra armor. We do have the belt spawning in 5 seconds. You see the push here. Reeve and Deity just isolating people. 2v1 and just shocking them down. So hard to escape on this map. Reeve does get smacked down, so he grabs that belt. It gets negated. Matt doing a good bit of damage there. We'll see what he sees from his perspective, but actually, I think more importantly, let's back up and see who's in position for this belt. As we're halfway through this one, this lead is getting larger and larger for CC, trying to lock down this 2v2 point. Amp is up. Belt still has time, so let's not worry about that yet. Very, very important amp grab here. See them fighting. Reeve just rushing Matt, trying to push him away from it. Trying to open up a clearing for his teammate. He does just that. Deity grabs it, has Amp Sniper Rifle, gets one kill, falling down the pit. Has the boots, can get out of harm's way if he needs to. Looking for some armor. Has the armor, picking up health afterwards. In great position now. He has those boots, remember, so he can dodge if he needs to. Get out of harm's way. Again, double teaming, and that's just been... I feel like every time Absolute turns a corner, they've got two CC players staring him in the face. Oh, and the rampage by Deity, just continuing his tear. Up to a 41-19 lead. The last few minutes have just been all CC. Oh, nice. You saw what Deity was doing there. He was pushing him back into the corner with the primary. Teammate turns the corner and combos right up. That is just great teamwork, great communication. That's very hard to overcome. I mean, we take a look at this. The damage now going clearly in CC's favor. Still getting way more of the pickups for the belts and the vests. And so that was really the keys to the game. It's just that the fundamentals. Nice shot by Tron in midair, taking him off of that 2 in a row. So the amp went down. Deity able to pick it up and get the kill right on top of it. Tough break after a couple nice shots with the sniper rifle. We did see some armors get grabbed by Absolute there, so not giving up on this one. There's still about a third of the map left. And if they can manage control, I think the biggest problem I've seen from Absolute is while they've been able to grab armors here and there, they haven't been able to keep that timing and get there early to maintain control to keep them off of it. But a couple of kills in a row here, fighting their way back into this one, down to a 21 frag lead. Matt running around with the sniper rifle where he's probably most comfortable, gets another kill with a turnaround shot, just misses. Where you see the shock traps going in, trying to pin Deity in the corner. And there you go, Matt finishing it off. Looking for that belt spawning right now, and that's what we needed to see from Absolute to come back in this one. Maintaining control, not just grabbing a power-up once, but getting timing of it, and getting there ahead of time next spawn, to get it a few times in a row, and that's what we needed to see. So we'll see if it makes a difference. Down to, back up to a 21 frag lead. Matt loses his positioning in the pit, flaks himself in the face. We have all been there. So Deity with the amp grab. Let's go on board with him. No armor to back it up. But with time winding down, CC can play this as pretty much any way they want to. They don't have to be super aggressive. They can just pick their fights. Right now they got two people basically off the respawn in front of them. Oh, Matt though, coming alive with the enforcer kills. He's got amp in his hands and 100 armor. Unfortunately, that amp's going to expire. Still at 20 frag leading with 3.5 minutes to go. Time is going to be very, very short for Absolute here. So Matt, you see, on the run, trying to find a target. He's actually pretty stacked. Tron and Matt have a pretty good armor advantage for the first time in a while. It definitely hasn't been a common theme this game. We'll see what they can do with this, trying to erase 19 frags in 3 minutes. It can be done on a map this small and this open. It's going to require a lot of power-up control. You've got both power-ups right now spawning. Let's back up just a little bit. 10 seconds till amp up there and the belt. I think really both are key here. If they can grab amp and then jump down to belt, or maybe jump down and get boots and take both, that would be crucial. Amp up right now. Oh, missing the jumps up to it. He still can't get up there. He's gonna piston, doesn't make it, and there is the challenge. And they do manage to sneak Tron up on there to grab it in a double kill, down to a 16 frag lead. They need a monster amp run now. There it is, another kill. Killing spree by Tron, trying to fight their way back in, shot after shot, and see what you're seeing now is they're turning the tables. Now Absolute's fighting with 2-on-1 advantages, singling people out, chasing them down, splitting them up. That's what they've been needing to do the whole time. CC's done a great job of that on their side. Ooh, and unfortunately for Tron, getting himself caught in the 2v1 right back there. Now, Deed and Reeve are both pretty weak. If Matt can come in and clean them out, maybe eat another frag or two off the board, but that 100 armor grab is going to be huge for Reeve, allowing him to defend himself. Belt does spawn in 10 seconds. I think Tron might be waiting for it. I don't know if he has the exact timing on it. They seem to have been losing that precise timing. You should know it's up now. Okay, I say that. Actually, he had perfect timing on it there, so good job by them at keeping that timing, but now back up to 17 frags with a minute and a half to go. Don't think we're going to have enough time here. Ooh, nice flat ball by Reeve. Exploding him from below there. So, CC pulling back away on this one in the end. Absolute showing a little bit of life there, but I think they just needed a little bit more. You know, this particular team, Tron and Matt playing together, just seems slightly out of sync. They're definitely both dangerous players. I mean, we saw how close their damage was in the first map. But just a little bit out of sync in getting these power-ups controlled. Matt with a nice mid-air flak and a killing spree by Matt to finish this one off. Again, I think they're just going to run. Well, they're definitely just going to run out of time here with 20 seconds to go. Playing much better in the second half of this one, though, but CC got out to such a lead. And look at that back-to-back kills. Deity still. Take a look here. Reeve and Deity both almost dropping 5k damage each. Reeve with a very efficient game, 31 and 17. And the shield belt's pulled even. So again, a testament to how Absolute was able to fight back a bit in the second half of the map, but CC too much for them. So I think we've got one more duel to go in this matchup. I'm hearing, oh, there it is. I think that might be a warm-up game. Yeah, Killing warming up right now. I think it's going to be Killing versus Repeat is what people are saying, so we'll be ready for that one as soon as it pops. All right, that Killing game did end, so I think he's getting organized there for our last matchup, or our last game of this matchup. We're going to go to NYC, Killing versus Repeat, and here we go. Remember to stick around. This is the last game of this matchup. We'll have a short break, and then to finish things off strong, SAS versus Absolute, two of the favorites in this season. We'll see how they match up coming up after this, but first, we're going to close this one out. Killing versus Repeat, trying to end this one strong with some more points on the board. CC trying to answer back. All right, players are ready, and we are live for the last duel of this matchup. Here is your countdown, 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Connex 5 here bringing you the end of this matchup, CC versus Absolute. Remember, we did have the first duel before the 2v2. We are finishing this one off strong, Killing with a nice headshot to protect himself from that combo. Repeat's going to spawn, waiting on that sniper rifle. We'll go back to Killing's perspective. Peeking around the corner, looking for him. You do have the vest spawning now. Killing with perfect timing on that. Nice timing around the corner for that combo. Just waited that split second to get that damage output. Repeat below him. Nice wall run by Killing. You saw him not give him an easy shot with that trajectory, trying to just be as inconsistent, or excuse me, as unpredictable as possible. And off the spawn, shot after shot there, just blasting him, and already a 3-0 lead for Killing quickly. There is that shot. Killing with some great predictive aiming already in this matchup. Oh, almost had a crazy combo there. Instead, gets the primary. And with 160 health, he might as well have armor at this point. That's why it's so key. Oh, a nice, I think that was a headshot by Repeat, taking him down to 35 HP, so he's going to be on the run. 100 vest is up, and Killing does have the angle on that. He's going to try to defend himself. Repeat snipes him again. Another snipe. So Repeat right now shooting lights out, keeping himself in this one. Oh, but missing that one in midair. Killing makes him pay with a couple of rockets. Killing down to 3 HP though. So he's got to be careful here to back up and not give back a rebuttal kill. Spawn of... Ooh. Oh, back and forth. They both kill each other. Not even a double KO. They both kill themselves. And Repeat, fortunately for him, spawns right by the shield belt. Killing now on the run. It's 3 to -1 for that double self kill. You see some careful play there. Killing able to whittle his armor stack down. Killing now backing up. You do have the 100 vest spawning right now, and it looks like Killing a little more interested in trying to soak up that shock rifle. He really needed that one. So he gives up the vest, pretty much negates it with that sniper, or at least negates half of it. Now the cat and mouse game here. Killing only with shock and sniper. No close range weapons really, so not going to want to get into a close brawl over this shield belt, especially against rockets. Rockets come down from above. He grabs it, stands in there, and backs away with that link. Ooh, Repeat. A little unfortunate there. Had rockets raining down and just couldn't make him land. You see the ring around the rosy. Killing diving straight at him and not exposing himself, trying to get as little line of sight for his opponent as possible. Couple of shots going back and forth, nothing too crazy. Killing's going to earn himself a little bit of an advantage off the chip damage. Ooh, there is the dive in sniper shot. Both just exchanging fire. Repeat down to 75. So he's going to have to be careful here. One big shot could take him out. Grabbing that 50 armor, still relatively even. That's a big sniper shot there, and a follow-up by Killing. Get that point on the board, and maybe chase him off of being able to contest this belt. So there you go, Killing in the lead here, 4 to -1, about the halfway point of this one. A Repeat been shooting pretty well, but just having trouble getting any sort of footing against him. And there is that link gun chase down. Oh, eats a combo for his trouble. Has Repeat down to 12 HP though, so Killing back up to 100. Probably gonna chase him towards that lift, and there is the sniper shot. So consistent, turns around and gets right back to that 100 armor to deny it. And no shock rifle there for Repeat to grab, but gets a big flat primary. Unfortunately, eats a rocket. A quick look at Killing shooting 45% sniper. Had a feeling he was shooting just a little bit accurate with that. You see him baiting out that shock rifle. So, oh, he kills himself again. Does get the kamikaze kill. So now we're back 6 to -1. The close range rockets from these guys not really working out so far. Killing damages himself again there, so maybe deciding to back out of that, not wanting to eat rockets. Maybe heard Repeat charging some up of his own. Each player exchanging rocket damage there, but nothing too critical. And the problem Repeat's going to have now, he's got a bit of a health advantage. We're already halfway through this one. Killing's going to be on the run here. Big shots coming out. Nothing major landing. Repeat down to 78 HP though, and there is the combo. Repeat just trying to stay aggressive. Unfortunately, also led him to being predictable. So Repeat now with that shield belt in his pocket, on the run, trying to chase down Killing. Killing doing a great job of being sparse. Sorry, a little bit of an internet hiccup there. Anyways, we're back. Oh, rockets to himself. Repeat this time damaging himself with rockets. Both players, I feel like they're... They're like kids playing with sparklers. Like, they mostly have fun with their rocket launcher, but occasionally they're going to burn themselves. Killing, chipping away with that sniper rifle. Repeat in position for that 100 armor vest, but no health to back it up. And he goes down and back to a 7 frag lead with just about 3 minutes to go. Ooh, I think there was a bit of flak damage to himself there by Killing. Takes himself down. Repeat finishes him off, and that earns Repeat a shield belt with under 3 minutes to go. 6 frag deficit. That gives him just a little bit of hope here. Nice combo from underneath there, putting Killing on the run, down to 49 HP. If Repeat can cut him off here, he's got a chance, but he's running out of ammo. No shock ammo, only flak and rockets, and finally gets a finisher weapon. But not before Killing stacks a little bit back up and feeling more comfortable here. Oh, Killing catches him. That's such a dangerous jump pad to take. Oh, with the combo there, Killing now in control of the situation up top. Repeat staring down the barrel. And there is that finishing shot, though. Caught him diving to the health. Repeat back up to 91, looking for Killing off the spawn. Under 2 minutes to go. He's really got to be aggressive here. Does have shield belt in hand. Now Killing at this point knows clock is on his side. Not super interested then in being aggressive to jump into a power-up control situation. Last thing he wants to get caught into a brawl with rockets to rockets or flak to flak where Repeat could take him out instantly. Oh, there is the Link versus flak up close. Oh, Killing destroys him with that flak. One shot turns him into a red, fine aerosol mist. And I think that's going to lock it down. Killing taking the lead in this one. Take a look at that. Look at that, maintaining 45% sniper accuracy. Solid play there by Killing. And Repeat going to come up just a bit short in map 1 here. Looking for that sniper shot, but under 30 seconds left to go. Looks like we're going to be heading to map 2, and we might have a hub change there as well. Oh, the nice combo. Falling off the ledge by Killing to finish things off with a bang. There you go, map 1 to Killing. And I think we're going to be moving to the London hub for map 2. And it looks like that might be a makeup game happening from the Challenger division. Looks like a close one there. So again, for those of you who don't know, the Challenger division, that second division in this UTPL Season 2 really exploded. I think we had 12 teams there. So a lot of games going on every weekend there. Definitely check that out. A lot of those players are going to be streaming themselves since they don't have an official caster yet. So definitely be sure to keep an eye on them. I'm not sure how relegation is going to work at the end of this season, but definitely some teams down there to keep an eye on. If UTPL Season 3 does happen, you might see some teams making a run from the Challenger division up into the Epic ranks. I presume they were going to London. There we go. All right, looks like we're going to be on ASDF here from map 2. Players already ready. Here's your countdown. 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Connex 5 bringing map 2 between Killing and Repeat. We just saw Killing just controlling map 1 on a race. Now it's ASDF after a change of hubs. We'll see what Killing can do to try to lock down another point for Absolute. Remember, they've got a double header playing SAS right after this. CC trying to put some more points on the board this season. These two pretty much backing up early on. A couple of shots back and forth, nothing too big there. Repeat takes a shot and gives a shot. Head over to Killing's perspective. He's got that sniper rifle out, trying to cut him off. There's going to be a lot of positioning and zoning on this map, trying to get that combo around a corner like that, trying to get the peak sniper shot, getting an advantage, and then you see these guys, oh, the combo falling down. Like I say, well, as soon as they know they've got an advantage, then you might see a player dive in there and go all in. Gives up the 100 off the spawn, but Killing with the damage coming around the corner, down to 51 HP. Oh, and the flak ball peeking right over the ledge. That is a great placement of that flak ball right there. And that's one of the things you got to be careful of in UT. Higher ground is definitely an advantage, but you've got so many ways to negate it from out of harm's way between shot combos, between flak balls that arc over the ledge. Even things like bio rifle, you got to be careful of. Oh, the bounce around. Killing with the movement right now. Just running circles around Repeat there, hitting him with the rockets and with the link to finish him off, and barely any damage taken there. Feeling firmly in control to start this one. Oh, and he misses the jump. Shield belt does spawn any second, but he's got his back to it, looking for the kill first. Gonna try to deny those biles, does, and gets the combo perfectly placed. That'll also get him control of that vest. Actually, he did pick it up. Okay, didn't hear the sound effect. So Killing just scooping up everything in the map right now. And look at that, 178 over 150, as stacked as we've seen anyone all day. And Killing on fire now with that killing spree. You'll notice too, some of these kills that Killing's getting these frags without taking damage. So it's so critical. He's not just getting a kill, surviving with 10 HP and allowing his opponent to run right at him and rebut with the, get a rebuttal kill, retaliation with the enforcers. He's gotten 2 or 3 kills here without taking a single point of damage, and that's just all positioning, all map knowledge and prediction here. He's missed that jump up to the jump pad a couple of times now, though, and both times the shield belt was about to spawn anyway, so getting a little bit lucky. Maybe he was peeking there. It's possible it was intentional, because again, that shield belt was about to spawn both times. So I'm not sure he would want to go up top either way. Oh, nice mid-air rocket to push him off the 100, but he does give it up. So Repeat now with an opportunity to have some amount of a breather in the corner, putting up to 90 armor, so can maybe stand toe-to-toe for a second, but Killing is just missing nothing right now. Pushing him around with the shock. There's some rockets, though, so Repeat all of a sudden has a chance to maybe fight back and try to get a kill on Killing and establish some control. Oh, but Killing with the mid-air sniper shot. Repeat had him lined up, just couldn't get his crosshair on him fast enough. Ooh, rockets coming out by Killing. Down to 59 HP, but he has the health behind him and that 50. Shield belt does go to Repeat though, and that's the downside when you kill him from across the map. Sometimes you get a bit unlucky. Ooh, nice ambush with the flak by Repeat. That might be the kind of thing he needs to do. But Killing right now, hitting mid-air aim down combos. These are not easy shots, y'all. Just looking very, very sharp. Rockets from below looking for the sniper finisher. Had the shot lined up, but just slightly mistimed it. Did manage to grab that 50 armor, so heads up play there by Killing. It's going to allow him to survive this Stinger barrage as he's on the run, and we're about to hit the halfway point. 8-0. Get a quick look at the scoreboard here to see what we're seeing. Pretty much all Killing at this point. So shield belt back in Killing's control. Actually, 4-1 shield belts. Yeah, we saw Repeat grab one a second ago, but belts and vests firmly in Killing's control. Of course, damage fully in his favor as well. Just looking very under control. So you notice Killing doesn't fly around the map wildly like as fast as some people, but he's always in control, putting himself in really, really good positions a lot of times entering these fights. We'll take a look at the accuracies here. Nothing eye-popping here. He's shooting 0% with telefrags, which is pretty sad. Maybe something he wants to work on. Ooh, missing the rocket there. So again, you'll notice some of these really good players, what they're going to do is shoot those rockets at the ledge. Try to do this. Oh, nice combo. Perfectly timed in midair. So you'll notice a lot of these top tier players, they're going to be throwing rockets at ledges, not trying to smack people in the face, trying to do the damage around the corner. There you go, Killing on a rampage, playing just lights out right now. As we roll into the last 3 minutes of this one. Repeat looking for any opportunity right now, and just Killing controlling the whole map, giving him no chances. Two shock juggles in a row, pulling out the link, consistent damage. When you have that big of a health and armor stack, you're just not afraid. The respawn happening right in front of him, but I think he's going to go back and snag that shield belt up. Probably a smart move, because at this point, up 11-0, under 3 minutes to go. Controlling the map and not allowing your opponent to get stacked up, probably more important than that +1 kill. As long as he can keep Repeat on the run, he's in great position to finish this one off. And let's see what it looks like from Repeat's perspective. He's hit a couple shots here that I just feel like Killing's always got an answer, and so many of those combos predicted, just smacking him in the face as soon as he turns the corner. A couple nice sniper shots coming up there by Repeat, but again, under 2 minutes to go. 12-point lead. Looks like this one's going to be all Killing. And at this point, Repeat might just be trying to get on the board here. Sometimes that's kind of a mental game you play with yourself. Wanting to at least get one on the board. Has him lined up, knew exactly where he was. Thought he was going to charge at him though, so just slightly off in his prediction. One thing Killing does, he's not afraid to stand still. Oh, almost a nice perfectly aligned combo by Repeat, just slightly off. There's one and another one. So Killing now, that's as much damage as he's gotten on Killing in quick succession all game. And Killing, though, taking him out with that link gun. Repeat. Trying to chase him down with that stinger, really just looking for some cheap damage. Last minute to go, though. We're going to play this one out and finish this match off. Give you a quick look at the scoreboard while we end this one. Keep in mind, of course, we do have Absolute second match of the day taking on SAS. And there's the dominating by Killing. Repeat unable to get a kill on the board. Killing not giving an inch here. You see he's still got 125 HP over 65 armor. Just staying sharp. But of course, like I said, they have another match coming up. Absolute will be playing SAS in a highly anticipated match. Following this one up, we're going to have a short break and bring you that. Don't go anywhere. If you want anyone else, if you know anyone else you might want to watch this, wake them up. We're going to have that one coming up next. But good games here all around, CC and Absolute. I'm going to send you to the break screen for just a couple minutes while they set these matches up. But again, Absolute versus Saints and Sinners coming up next.